This is a picture of our old apple tree that was taken about 14, 15 years ago. And it's looking pretty good. It's some kind of crab apple, I don't know which one. But last winter, well, yet another branch broke off, and I'm really gonna have to do something about this. What grew up came back down. So we call it the red circle because we had red amaranth grown in there, which was very beautiful. But now the weeds have taken over. So after burning it all off, we're gonna put some more, of course, amaranth, Spanish sunflowers, and marigold seeds, and whatever we have in there, and then see what happens over the rest of the year. So these Honeycrisp apple trees were left over from another project. So I'm gonna try to make a Belgian fence, dig up the lawn, put some mulch down, and start planting. However, they're pretty close to this big maple tree over here. And as you can see, it's pretty massive, and the roots go all the way over here. But I think if we water them enough, they'll get along just fine. I don't see why not, but we'll see. And here's my little helper. In total I have 8 trees, and I'll be putting in some 4x4s for support. And now you can see why I want to keep this apple tree, because it's just beautiful in the spring, and the bees and all the pollinators just love it. Here's the branch that broke off, or simply just broke. It's still attached. So the bark should still be good since it's got leaves on it, but all this dead stuff on there has to come off, and I'm going to prune some of the water sprouts out and see what happens. Oh yeah, over here last fall we planted a curly willow, and it didn't get crushed. So I couldn't get all the way through, and I really shouldn't put my fingers in there. So I'm just going to finish it off by hand. And get some firewood out of the deal too. Well, the seeds are germinating, and I figured out why the sprinkler wasn't working. So I got the posts in. I just stuck them in the ground, didn't use any concrete or anything. And for the supports, I decided to use rebar instead of wire. This is one of our grandchildren that came over to give me a hand. Oh, the younger generation. We're just sticking the rebar through, and I think it's sturdy enough it shouldn't sag, but we'll see what happens next year. now I got the branch off and cleaned up, and now we just have to cut off the dead stuff, but that definitely needs a bigger chainsaw. And chainsaw always fun, because you never know if somebody gets hurt. So let's wait and see. That is actually a pretty big chunk of wood. And nope, nobody got hurt. So I cleaned up the edges and decided to do some grafting, which I've never done before. So these are some cuttings from the Honeycrisp apple trees, and I checked some videos on that, and this is called bark grafting, which has the highest success rate. Well, we'll see about that. But it's pretty straightforward. So after pounding them in there, you just put some tape around it. And the only thing I bought for this project was this paste that seals the wood, keeps the water and diseases out, and I was really happy with it. It went on really well and didn't make a big mess, so that went pretty well. Yeah, looks like there's some weeds coming through, but, well, we'll see. So we got the rebar in and tied up the apple trees. I'm not going to prune them this year, or trying to get them into the right shape. And I should really cut off those apples. And I decided to use some linseed oil paint, which I've never used before. I gotta see how that holds up. Yeah, the weeds won. Yeah, let's just skip that one. Well, they're going dormant. They're not dead, so let's see next spring. I'm pretty sure they'll come back. They usually do. We've never actually had one die before. Look at these grafts, how much they grew. And the way this year has been going, 2 out of 4 is 100% success rate. Well, thanks for watching. Give us a like if you liked the video. And here we have the darker side of Mother Nature, prey and predator. And the spider is getting ready to do something. And it... oh, what a letdown. Oh well, can't have everything.